Hi friends, me again. I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you so much for the comments that you wrote on my post. It's really, really sweet, and I'm glad that some of my words seem to have resonated with you. And I want to just go a step further and to a different level on these negative emotions. And in my ancient Lomi Lomi practices, I've learned about the word KAONA. KAONA, Kaona, can mean depth of perception, spectrum, level, or hidden meaning. And to me, that word is just so beautiful and really reflects life for me. We have a spectrum of light, we have a spectrum of color, we have a spectrum of sound, among many other things. And so I wanted to look at the kaona of what some of us consider negative emotions. And a friend of mine gave me permission to share a little bit of her story about when she was battling depression and taking antidepressants and how it suppressed some of those negative feelings, which was very helpful for her at that time. And then when she was able to get off of them, she had the resurgence of some of these negative emotions. But then she found these different ways of dealing with them and of meeting them. And so apparently my video had also helped her in that, to just look at those negative emotions in a different way. So again, she gave me permission to share that. So I wanted to touch on that. And let's just say you bring up a negative emotion that you really don't like to deal with at this moment. If you give that part of yourself the space, the container, for it just to be there and allow it to express itself, however it wishes to express itself, what would happen? You could even just sit in a chair, lie down, making sure that you're very, very comfortable, and allow that part of yourself to come up to the surface. And allowing it to move, allowing it, whether that's through body sensations, twitches, vibrations in your body, or it could express itself in colors as you have your eyes closed, or it could express itself in different voices. Maybe that's your own voice, maybe that's the voice of someone else, maybe it's the voice of a parent, of a friend, or someone that helped create that possible trauma. Maybe it's rooted in a trauma. What would happen if you just allowed it to be there? Now, I can tell you my own experiences of what has happened, and at the same time, I don't want to color your own experience. So if you give yourself the space, and this is also even great for your kids. You know, kids don't have the definitions of what emotions are. We give them the definitions. Society gives them the definitions. Religion gives them the definitions. As they give us the definitions, whether good, bad, positive, negative, you get to decide what that means for you. And another kaona of that is as you begin to identify the colors, the sensations, the visions, then maybe the memories or the traumas that come up from allowing yourself to feel that particular negative emotion as it wishes to express itself. The other kaona of that is, what if you didn't define what was happening? What if you didn't define the colors? What if you didn't define the sensations? What if you didn't define the heat or cold that flows through you? Because even in that, we then begin to limit what could actually be here. The words are, yes, important, and they can definitely help. And words are also limiting. What if this part of you wants to express itself in a way that doesn't have a language that you recognize? Por ejemplo, si yo empiezo a hablar en español y tú no entiendes español, no me vas a entender. Estás escuchando lo que estoy diciendo. Y a lo mejor tu mente está como, ¿qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Qué está diciendo? ¿Qué chingados? ¿Qué? Pero estás reconociendo mi cuerpo, el tono de mi voz, among many other things. So what if that part of you is trying to speak a language that a part of you doesn't recognize? And unless you give it the space to speak, it's going to manifest in ways that you also may not like. It may be even more negative. It may manifest in holdings in your body. And then those holdings, as if they go on for days and weeks and months and years and decades, can then begin to create physical problems, joint problems, muscle problems, autoimmune problems, immune problems, sicknesses, illnesses, diseases, among many other things. So this compounding effect because something is being held and not being able to be released. Just as we are being held right now in these times. And many of us are like, I need to be released. I need to get out. I need to go do something. So allow this part of yourself to be released and to be heard. In a safe way, of course. And you know what is safe for you. So I'll go into other depths or other counters of this in other videos. And if you have any questions, please go right ahead and ask. I'm more than happy to do my best to answer as much as possible. And again, I just love you all very, very much. I really am sending you all so much love and so much light to continue to stay healthy and well and safe. And until next time.